evening, everyone. Good evening. It's a great evening.
You just treat me because you kind of like mellow, and I come in like, good evening.
All hyped, pumped up, ready to roll.
Like, so you got your glasses on today, huh?
Just for a minute, I just want to see how I'm rolling with them. I feel distinguished,
I knew you was gonna say that you feel distinguished,
I feel like I'm just a proper chat live.
You know, this is a good show. I just want to make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Y'all know what to do. That's the only way you're gonna know when we come in. Also, don't forget to share this with your friends. Tell your friends about them. I also want to say thank you to the ones that have subscribed and has been consistently watching us.
Right.
Y'all know we wouldn't do this if it wasn't for you all, so we appreciate that. Just letting you know, I see you, and we appreciate you all.
Oh, yes, we do.
Coming in and making those comments and sharing it and doing those likes. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much.
Something on your beard. I'm sorry, I just started on your beard.
Go ahead. You don't have to be politically correct. You can get slob off of me. You can drool. I don't mean slob. Get drool off of me.
I just want to make sure your beard looks nice. I just like to make sure you look good. So, Ken, how you feeling today?
I'm
I always like
pretty
to
good.
ask.
It's a Monday. Mondays are always good days for me.
Mondays are good.
Coming off of 4th of July.
Yeah,
Happy Independence Day, America.
Day,
and coming off of that, had a laid back evening yesterday. The day feels pretty good. How about yourself?
You know what, Ken? Today is a good day for me. Mondays I like because I kind of get the rest from the weekend. Got a chance to go to church, be in the house of the Lord. Got a chance to do that, and just really, just had a chance to kind of just chill.
Yeah, yesterday was just kind of easy day.
It was a good day.
Yes.
You don't have to travel.
Right. You
get to breathe. I'm just trying to, just get y'all up to date. We're not traveling y'all that much this month.
Yes.
We'll be traveling a lot. We'll pick back up in August. So right now we're just kind of chilling. So we're trying to,
take it easy and enjoy this time that we have off. Yes.
Okay, I said I got a good show.
Okay, all right.
I always do. I got an email. Folks always email me. And they love to send these emails to me. I don't know why. I guess they do because they like me to talk about it on the show. So that's what I'm going to say.
Hey, they want to get the situation out there.
They want to put it
out there.
Maybe
get it resolved even.
Maybe. We'll see. Oh, yeah, I just wanted to update y'all that person that emailed me last time, they didn't email me back to give me those questions that I want to answer. Of course, I want an answer. So hopefully they're listening this week and they will send me those questions so that we can find out more about, we talked about last week, the second time around.
Right, second time around.
So this time, Kenneth, someone asked me, how do you deal with a situation when you hadn't caught your mate cheating, but it just appears the way they move around, the way they act, the way they carry themselves when they're around the opposite sex? Of course, I say I'm not jealous, but I end up being jealous. I don't show him that I'm jealous, so this is a woman that's sending me.
Okay.
I don't show him that I'm jealous, but of course he always asks me if I'm jealous. So how do you handle a situation when your mate is moving around different, acting different around a person of the opposite sex? I think that's a really, really good question, Kenneth. How do you handle a situation when you dealing with your mate that's acting different around the person that's the opposite sex?
I'm thinking too, because
Go ahead,
that's a question that comes up a lot, even with guys. Guys would ask me that question.
What they ask you?
They ask me, how do you know that, it's kind of sneaky, like, how do you know, or how do you, handle when you think your mate is cheating?
Okay, when you think
or when they, kind of seem different, or act different, or have different vibes. And I tell them, I said, be careful about that, because if you start snooping and looking for things, guess what? You're going to find them.
You're going to find them.
And then I asked him, I said, okay, if you're snooping and looking for different things and stuff and find them, then what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it now? If I catch my wife in a situation, or if I snoop around in her emails or her files or her iPhone or something, and I catch, what am I going to do about it?
Right.
What am I going to do with it? That information, I can't keep it to myself.
Right.
So what am I going to do about it?
You know what? It's interesting you said that, y'all. We're going to get to the question, because Kenneth and I, it's the reason why I'm kind of smiling, because somebody, me and Kenneth was kind of talking about this morning. Early this morning, we was kind of talking about it, because you and I had watched it. We didn't actually watch this movie together.
Yeah.
We watched it at 2 different times.
Okay. Okay.
So in the movie, y'all probably seen it. It's called Fatal with
I thought it was Fatal.
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 Okay, Fatal. I probably said it wrong. Thank you. Well, anyway, we watched it. If you haven't, go check it out. So, and if you hadn't seen it and you don't want to, we're going to give you a spoiler alert. So I'm just giving you a warning. So anyway, we watched it. And so in this particular movie, the husband had an affair with a detective. Okay. So him and his wife was having issues. So his wife, he found out she was cheating. She was actually cheating with his best friend.
Right.
So Kenneth and I, that's why it's not funny, but I'm just thinking, man, this is the same question we have, and there's somebody we watched it, we was discussing it. How would you handle that situation if you came in and caught us in the act, sexually in the act? So we talked about that, and so Kenneth asked me that question.
Wasn't anything pleasant either.
It wasn't
anything pleasant.
Not on your, but he asked me. He said, "What would you do?" And he said, "I answered the question. What would you do?" And I just looked at him and said, "Try it and see." That's all I said. I said,
that was a crazy
answer. And then you'll see what happens, because to me, why you laughing? Because he was like, "Oh, you probably won't do nothing. You ain't, what you gonna do, hit him with a bat and a broom or something? What you gonna hit him with?" He talking all that noise. So me, of course, like, yeah, they sound pumped. I just calmly said, try it and see. Try it and see what happens.
So we see a lot of situations like that. I don't want to go too much deeper into it. I question that, but we see situations like that all the time. And I always ask guys that, first of all, I'll ask guys, do you trust your wife, your girlfriend, your woman, or your mate? Do you trust them? And the first thing they'll say is, yes, I trust my wife. But if you trust your wife, if you trust your mate, why are you snooping in the first place trying to find out things?
Okay,
even if she doesn't. Well, let me finish.
I'm sorry.
Even if she doesn't bring that about, why are you snooping anyway? If my wife comes home and she's acting jittery and she's not acting the same as she used to act, I'll ask her, "Babe, is everything okay?
Yeah.
You doing all right?
I'm doing good.
You seem like you're just a little, you're a little different today. You're a little jittery today. You're a little hesitant today. Is there anything wrong?"
No,
because I believe that we should be honest enough with each other to say, "Yeah, something wrong. Yeah, I got a problem with you. Yeah, I know what's going on with you." I would come out to you and tell you what the problem is.
So you would just come out and say, "You know what, the problem is I've cheated."
No, I wouldn't say that. If you asked me if I was acting jittery, I'm just saying the ball's another one. If I was acting jittery and acting different and strange, and you would come up to me and ask me and say, "You acting strange, you acting jittery," I say, "Yeah, because you're not paying me any attention. Yeah, because you're not giving me enough playtime. Or yeah, you're not, intimate enough with me." I would come out straight and tell you. I wouldn't beat around the bush. So I would just come straight out and tell you what your problem is.
So you would say
my problem is with you.
So you would say that's your problem with me, but why are you acting jittery like you've done something?
Right. And I would tell you, if you ask me that, I would tell you, well, the reason why I'm acting crazy, the reason why I'm acting jittery is because I don't think you give me enough attention. I don't think you give me enough time. I don't think you're just, paying me enough attention. That's what I would think. So
you would just say that, but you're not acting jittery because something has occurred.
On my part, no.
Interesting.
On my part. That's just me speaking out.
Okay.
That's just me speaking out.
So you're saying that the person that wrote this letter need to tell their husband.
I don't know how honest they can be with each other. I mean, I've got 26 years in the game now, so I can be that honest with you. I don't know how honest husband and wife are with each other now. Now that I ask people these questions and everything, I need to find out how honest y'all with each other. So
what you tell them? Because this person wrote in because they got a question and they want it.
I would ask her or him. Ask her to just, be upfront with your husband and ask him a question. Say, "Look, I have a question here. It seems like the last couple of days you've been coming in, you hadn't been yourself. Is there something going on the job? Are you stressed out on the job? Or is, any of your clients stressing you out? Or is it situations here at home that's stressing you out? What's going on? Because you're not acting the same."
But I don't think that's the question they want to know. They want to know, because she talked about the way he moved around with people of the opposite sex. She didn't say that he moved around different because his job is stressing him out.
No. That's the question she need to ask, though.
But that's not.
Give us some case and scenarios on why I think you're acting jittery. Why I think you're acting crazy.
But that's not the question you want to know, because last time you said it's a need to know basis with men. Ask the question that you want to know. That's what you said.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Men, we on a need to know basis,
so
right?
Right now you're saying dance around that question before you get to the question that you really, because what she really want to know is he cheating? I think that's what she really want to know. If he's cheating, if it's sexually, if it's emotionally, are you giving somebody else my time? That's what she want to know. So you're saying, I'm just trying to clarify. You're saying she shouldn't ask that question.
No.
Okay.
I did not say that.
Okay.
I did not say that. I said that if you see it bouncing around like that, if you see your mate acting funny, you think he's acting funny, just ask him.
Ask him.
Are you scared? Are you scared to ask him? Is there anything wrong with you? You know, is there any problem there? You know, you're just acting strange, especially around opposite sex. You're acting strange.
So why can't she just ask what I just asked? Are you cheating? Are you seeing somebody else? Are you being with somebody else?
Do you really want to know the answer to that?
Yes, I do.
And that's what he needs to say. Do you really want to know? Do you really want to know that answer? I guess that's what he needs to say.
Wait a minute.
You really want to know that answer?
You know I laughed, Killer, because the producer behind the camera, when you said that, he looked up like, wait a minute, what he about to say? Because our producer's our son, so he looking like, wait a minute, what he about to say? That's why I really laughed. But I was laughing because, yeah, I'm sure. Okay, to me, I wouldn't ask that question if I didn't want to know the answer.
Well, and I'm trying to think of this movie that said you can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Denzel Washington.
No, I wasn't.
You don't think you can handle the? You can't handle the truth.
That was your boy. That was
You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. That's what he probably told him. So my words to you: can you handle the truth?
So that's what you would ask your mate. Can you handle the truth?
If she would really want to know the truth, that's really a strange question.
You know what?
To come in and just ask your mate, you know, are you cheating on me? What brought that up?
Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I'm just saying, I know I cut you out, but I'm gonna be honest. Most people deny it to me.
I know, but that would be strange to ask your mate. What? Are you cheating on me? Why would you ask that question?
Because the way I see you acting, your behavior has changed. The way you go out, you try to keep your phone so close to you. When your phone rings, you get up and walk out, go into another room. When you hang out, you don't come straight home from work anymore. You always saying you got to work late. You always saying you want to hang out with your boys, or you over JoJo house. You always got an excuse. So to me, that's why I'm asking you the question.
Okay, because question just came out of the blue. You just gonna ask your husband, "Are you cheating on me?"
So what you think she should ask?
I mean, I would ease up to that question. I don't think I would just bust right into it and say, "Are you cheating on me?"
So
I mean, why would I even think that you're cheating on me if I knew you well, if you and I had been communicating well, and all of a sudden it just comes out of clear blue sky that you're cheating on me?
Well, no, not just out of blue sky. Let's just
clear
clarify
blue
this.
Sky.
Clear blue sky.
Say it 3 times.
Whatever. Let's just get this straight. What you're trying to say is you want us to talk to you and not just come out and ask, are you cheating on me? But all of a sudden, you have changed the way you move around. All that's changed. So you not being honest with me. So why can't I be just straightforward with you? You're saying don't come out and say that because that's just out of clear blue sky. But out of clear blue sky, you just started changing. You just started working overtime. All of a sudden, y'all got overtime. All of a sudden.
Okay.
All of a sudden, you start going to the gym. I've been telling you to work out with me for years. Now, all of a sudden, you want to go to the gym. They got a fitness center at the gym. Okay, let's go up there. Now, I'm going to do it after work. You got all these things, and now all of a sudden, you talking about, I'm asking you out of the clear blue sky. That's what you're saying.
Okay. Well, you know, I just wouldn't come right out. Even though I got a certain amount of, I got a certain amount of respect for you. I have a certain amount of pride and dignity that I have in you and in our relationship.
Okay.
To me, it's just me now. I wouldn't just come straight out and just ask you, even though I have almost 26 years into the game. I wouldn't just come straight out and ask you, LAVIDA, you've been acting real strange here lately. Are you cheating on me?
What would you ask?
I mean, you know.
I just want to know. Well,
yeah,
okay,
no,
what would you ask? I got y'all, 'cause what would you ask?
I would be a little bit, I would try to be as honest as I possibly could with that question, but I would, you know, just ask you some series of questions
because
first.
you already said don't go snooping, don't do that.
Right,
because if I'm snooping, like you said, I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna find out what you're doing, and what I'm gonna do with it is charge you up with it. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm charging you up with it.
I know.
And it's gonna be back and forth, and you know, one thing gonna lead to another.
I know, but I was just saying, I would ease up to that.
Okay, how would you do it? Tell me how.
Me being the Christian man that I am, I would ease up to it.
Well, help her. How should she do it?
I would ask them a series of questions.
Okay,
go
ahead.
I'm wondering, you know, it seems like to me that you're just, you know, really been strange here lately. You know, lately here you hadn't been doing what you normally do. Come home and you and I have a conversation. You would come home, go into the room, and you know wouldn't come back out. You know, is there anything going on at the job? Anything that's stressing you out? You know, or
okay. So you asked that question. I'm finna answer. Like I'm just thinking. Okay. No, ain't nothing going on. Shoes. I just come in. I just be tired.
You just tired. Okay.
Tired.
Are you worried about a lot of things? Is there some bills behind that's worrying you, or is it some stress here at the house that's worrying you? Because to me, it just seems like you're a little strange. Like, and it didn't happen.
What do you mean strange?
It didn't happen all of a sudden.
What do you mean strange?
It didn't happen all of a sudden.
What do you mean
just seems like all of a sudden
see,
your patterns has changed. It seems like your direction and your purpose has changed. First of all, we were both on the same page, wanting to go out and have a good time with each other, wanting to entertain each other, even here at home or out in the yard or going to a park or something like that. You don't even want to do that anymore. Or some of the things that we did to build this relationship up, seem like we're not doing them anymore. So I'm just wondering, what's going on in your world?
So let me ask you a question. What is it you really want to know?
I really want to know why you acting strange here lately.
I'm not acting strange. It's just you.
To me, well, you're acting strange.
Well, I don't know
to
why
me, you're not acting the same person that you used to act. I gave you a series of things
Yeah,
I gave you a series of things that why we stopped going out.
I don't know why.
Why we stopped going out on our dates?
Shoes, because by the time you get in, you tired.
Even on the weekend.
Even on the weekends, you just tired.
On the weekend, I'm not tired.
Yeah.
You know.
You just
but
tired.
then it seemed like just all of a sudden we stopped doing the things that got us happy, got us being enjoying in this relationship, in this marriage. It's like we're doing different things now.
We just got over COVID and shoes. We just starting to move around. So, you know, that's one of the reasons. I mean, we was stuck in the house together all this time. Now all of a sudden you wanna, you know, act like we ain't spending time together.
Yeah.
This just role playing.
And I was just wondering, you know, what was going on, because it just seems so strange and so different that you're just doing things out of the ordinary now. And I'm not gonna go around here and look at your phone, and I'm not gonna go around here and check your emails and your iPad. I'm not gonna do all that to snoop behind you. But I would just want to ask just a couple of things and find out what's going on with you.
Ain't nothing going on.
Okay. And do you see yourself still acting the same way you were acting, you know, this time last year?
Yeah, only thing different, like I said, we had COVID, and so now I'm just trying to hang out, you know, a little bit more because I wasn't able to do that last year. So now that we're able to get out, it's just being me, you, and the kids in this house. So what's the problem? So
you're okay with the way the situation is going? You're going in that direction, and I'm going in this direction, and you're okay with that?
Maybe we still get together and go out. Ain't like we don't go out. You make it sound we don't spend no time together.
It seems like to me we're less communicating with each other. You know, we don't have time to talk anymore.
What you call this right now?
I text you.
We communicate now?
Yeah, because I had to stop you on a dime to do it.
Okay.
But I text you. You don't answer my text. I call you. You don't hardly answer my phone anymore. You know, it just seems like we're going in the distance. And if you're going one direction and I'm going another direction, and I just don't like the way this direction is going.
Okay, well, let's try to make something happen.
Yeah. Okay, so, and I want you to know, and this is where I would tell you, I want you to know that you could come to me and talk to me about anything. I have an open door policy with you. You know, I feel like if you're stressed, if you got anything going on, you can come to me and talk to me. If I'm stressed, if I got something going on my job or in my career going on, I can come to you and talk to you.
Ladies, you know, I'm just, okay, I hear you. I hear you saying that we can come and talk to each other. So if like we were just saying earlier, you say you don't just come out and just ask them if they're cheating. So for me to just come out and say, this is what's going on, I feel like I'm just throwing something out there. I feel like we not gelling anymore. You don't like to do some of the things I like to do anymore. We just not gelling. We're not on the same page.
Okay, we're not on the same page?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think we can do to get on the same page? Because if we're not on the same page, it seems like we should want to correct our wrong and get on the same page. If not, our situation is going to keep going in a different direction. We're going to keep going in a different direction. Then what?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Okay, what we're going to do about it? I want to change it. I want to change the pattern. I don't want us to keep going in a different direction because we're going to get so far away from each other that, guess what? We're going to become strangers.
And you know what?
And then instead of coming,
I'm glad we did that because I want couples to see that that's what's happened. Right now, when you doing your thing, you moving, like she said, he moving in a different direction.
Right.
You moving in a different direction. We are going in opposite direction. So with us just kind of role playing it out, I could see where a person would be like, I'm fine. You see it's something wrong. I don't see it's nothing wrong. So how do we, like you say, sit down and talk and try to bring that together? Is that what you're saying we need to do? If there is, you feel that there's something going on?
Yes, I believe so.
I think that's our first step. I agree.
Because if I'm as the husband wanting to keep this marriage together, I want to keep this marriage strong, I want to keep this marriage together, my job is to try to help instead of hurt the situation. My job is to help the situation. I'm not going to just fan the flames and make it get worse. Okay, well, you want to do your thing, I'll do my thing. You go ahead on. You don't think there's nothing wrong. You don't see there's nothing wrong with the way you're working out, the way your partner is going. Go on, do your thing, and I just go ahead and do my thing. That's not going to be right because two wrongs is not going to make it right.
Exactly.
If I make you mad and you go your way and you make me mad and I go my way, then the children are suffering, the marriage is suffering. Then guess what? We're heading in a different direction.
I always like to put you on the spot, and I'm going to. I always do. So, Kenneth, so the first time around, when you was married, were y'all going in opposite directions? Did you feel like y'all were going in opposite directions and you wanted to bring it to the table and talk about it?
What?
I'm asking a question. I'm just asking a question.
I don't know. It's so long ago, I can't remember. Probably so.
Okay, that's what I'm just saying.
Probably so.
Did you see y'all going in opposite directions, like you said, and that's what happened? And then one of us wanted to come to the table, not just you. I'm not going to say you. Somebody wanted to come to the table, another person did not. So because the other person did not, that's how you all could grow. That's how in a relationship, even in your situation, I'm just saying, could grow further apart.
Yeah, because see, you're enjoying what you're doing.
Okay.
You're enjoying having fun. You're enjoying running away. You're enjoying not being accountable to the marriage now. Okay. You're enjoying just being like a Lone Ranger out there doing your own thing.
Okay.
You're enjoying it for a moment.
Okay.
Most of the women I know in this marriage situation, most of the men I know in these marriage situations that did that Lone Ranger type deal.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean by Lone Ranger?
That meant they went ahead and did their own thing. Yeah, they went ahead and did their own thing. Okay. And left the mate standing there wondering, are you going to ever come back to this relationship?
Okay.
I'm having fun now. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying life now. I have my freedom now. I can do my own thing. But when they got out there and the situation, just failed, dissipated, and then by the time she wanted to try to come back, by the time he wanted to come back, it was too late.
It was too late.
The door was shut.
Yes.
He had closed the door and said, okay, you want to have your fun, go and do your thing. And then by the time we look back and say, man, look what I missed out. Look what I missed out on. Look what I messed up on. Just by being stubborn, bullheaded, and not wanting to cooperate with the relationship.
So overall, you're saying the best thing for this young lady to do is to sit down and have a conversation with her mate.
Be honest with it. First of all, be honest with him. Let him or her know that I see a problem here.
Okay.
One, because somebody in the relationship is going to see the problem.
Right.
I mean, I'm not having too much of fun. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself. You're going to see a problem.
Right.
You're enjoying having fun,
right.
enjoying yourself. I see the problem.
Right.
Somebody's going to see it. And somebody's going to have to, raise up, hold up the red flag and say, look.
Right.
It's a problem here.
It's a problem here.
It's a problem here. You may not want to realize it because you're having so much fun. I may not want to realize it because I'm having so much fun. But somebody has to see that and say, look, we're going to draw the line in the sand and say, hey, look, we've got to stop and have a conversation.
I agree. Because like you said, somebody needs to sound the alarm.
Yes.
So that we can come back to the table, come back to the den, come back to wherever your space is. Because guess what, y'all? What we're trying to do is, at the end of the day, we're trying to revive, restore, and reunite this relationship.
Yes.
So the first way to revive it is to have that convo. You got to have that conversation.
Two-way conversation.
Once you have that conversation, then you can find yourself being restored. Because we don't put what's out there, talk about it. Because it's right now, it's not revived. It done lost whatever is going on.
Right.
So we got to revive it. And then that means we got to conversate.
Yes.
Once we have a conversation, you can see where the relationship began to get restored. Once it's restored, then guess what? You and your mate can't help but to be
reunited. Yes.
So we appreciate that question. That was a good one.
That was a good one. Yes,
I like how you kind of role played that.
I like that
really
too.
Good.
That was pretty interesting.
That was good.
It kind of had me sweating a little bit on that one. That one was.
Turning your head like, wait a minute, I can't believe you bringing me in here.
Yeah, that was kind of a little tight there. That was a tight one.
But again, we appreciate y'all watching. Y'all stay tuned. Can y'all believe we're on episode 26? Y'all been with us for 26 episodes. Y'all we're gonna keep going to the top. Keep going, and keep going.
Yes, because we like this.
We loving this. Keep those questions coming. Keep those comments coming. Don't forget, hit me up at my email at thedavisonintervention@gmail.com. Again, check out that website at www.thedavisonintervention.com. Thank y'all for joining us. We'll see y'all next Monday. Same time, same channel. Bye.
All right.